Hello, subscriber. It's Richie.
And Julie.
And Tim.
And today I am introducing my two friends here to the movie Deceived, starring Goldie Hawn and Kevin McAllister's dad from Home Alone. John Hurt or John Hurt? John Hurt? I think it's John Hurt. I think it's the guy that was also in The Doctor, which is another very good movie.
We'll probably let you know like in a few minutes when the credits start to roll, because we haven't started watching it yet.
Yeah, they haven't seen it,
So we actually can't spoil it.
Mm-hmm.
Right. So if you don't want spoilers, you need to pause the video and you need to go out and rent Deceived from 1991. Perhaps you purchase Deceived. Maybe a friend has it to borrow.
Or watch it with us.
Or maybe you download it on YouTube.
In 91, that
Or
would
not
be
download it on
before
YouTube. You know what I mean.
Home Alone came out. Right? Wasn't that
Home
first
Alone was 1990, yep.
Oh, Home Alone was 90?
I think so. Prove me wrong, kids. Prove me wrong. But yeah, I'm sure of it.
So then Home Alone 2 was in 92. Okay.
Lost to New York.
Yeah, I loved Home Alone 1 and 2, not 3 or 4.
I liked when the Merv gets electrocuted.
Oh, yeah. And then he turns to a skeleton.
And his voice goes up really high.
And then he turns to a skeleton,
with an afro.
With the afro, yeah.
And that's a great movie, but we're not talking about that one. We're
Sorry.
talking about Deceived. They're always getting off track.
Yes.
Right.
I never get off track.
So this is a serious movie?
Yeah, so this is fairly serious. It's a suspense movie. What brought it up the other day was Overboard, which is 87, I think, movie with Goldie Hawn, Kurt Russell. Comedy, obviously, really, really good. This movie is sort of the opposite. Well, not that it's not good, but I mean, Rotten Tomatoes gave it a 38%. But this movie is very suspenseful, and it's very classy, and I like classy and suspenseful, and I want them to see it.
I'm excited.
Interesting. All right, let's bring on classy suspenseful.
Yep. Wait 5 seconds.
We'll let you guys know. Deceived.
It was good.
Yeah, it was good. It was actually pretty cool to see Goldie Hawn in a serious role. I've never seen her in a serious role until tonight in this film. So that was pretty cool. And I also loved her yellow scarf that she wore through parts of the film. The climax scene was really good too.
That's one of the most exciting scenes for you to have you guys watch. You didn't expect it at all, huh?
No, it was really cool though. I pretty much guessed what some of what was gonna happen, but I was expecting some of Tim's theory.
Right. Well, and I mean, I would have gone so far as to guess kind of what you guys, but it just seems so far outside the realm of possibility. But it was pretty close.
Let's see. And then I guess I can give away the whole big drop at the end. I was like, whoa, okay, we're on
Yeah, that was pretty cool. The first time I saw it, I remember.
like, oh my gosh, that was really cool. A lot happened. I was really expecting his friend to be in on it.
Yeah, I was expecting
really
that too, and I
was.
think they probably set it up that way so that you were wondering, because they tried to Harvey or whatever his name was.
Marv, I forget.
It began with an H. It was either Harry or Harvey. But they kind of tried to implicate him a little bit, but I think he was just kind of always attracted to Goldie Hawn's character. And
So I want to know who was feeling her up and kissing her. I guess it was him. I guess he was in the apartment looking for the necklace.
I thought
Or was she imagining it?
I thought she was kind of dreaming it because she was lonely, but then she maybe always had feelings for him a little bit, and then she woke herself up from that dream.
I don't know. Because I thought it was hard too because of the dark hair.
Oh, it was him. They showed his face, but I don't think it was really happening. I think it was.
She was dreaming. She was just like, whoa, wait. What was that?
Well, it's definitely one of my favorites. What are your guys' ratings?
At least an 8.
That's kind of what I was thinking. 8.
Yeah.
It was well done.
Good.
8.
And I really do think now we should check back with Single White Female because I'm pretty sure that is the same apartment.
Oh, right. Yeah, for friend's apartment.
Yeah, her friend's apartment.
There you got trash.
Upstairs.
Sad though.
Which happens in every movie.
Both from the early 90s as
Right.
well.
It's a thing, I guess, that your apartment gets trashed in the 90s. And the little girl was super cute.
So cute.
And the drawing.
A painting. It was a painting.
Yes, they were painting.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, the
It was
roses.
so bad.
Painting the roses bad.
Well, I guess this would be a perfect time then to bring up that internet page.
Ha!
The what is it? The best page in the universe. It's a hilarious. It's been there at least for a decade since I've known. Anyway, they take children's art and they grade it, and they always give it an F because let's be honest, children's art usually sucks
Because that's
because
just
they're not talented.
we as humans are just that. What's the word I'm looking for?
How much 5-year-old art hangs at the Louvre? Or
Yeah,
There's a reason it doesn't.
we're just that awesome. Great.
we hate on
Kids'
children's artwork.
art.
I am that way when it comes to kids singing. It just sends shivers down my spine. I hate it. I
Right.
hate it.
And kids' talent competition.
Oh.
That's
Because they don't have talent.
right.
They haven't learned how to develop it yet.
Exactly. Now, Tim and I think maybe Julie fully admit they hate children, but in this movie, the little girl
She was
really
adorable.
cute.
She was adorable.
She was really sweet.
She was.
I
she
even,
was
from the
really
very
cute.
first scene, like at her birthday party, I thought this girl's really sweet.
She was, so she did great. So now she.
But
Oh,
he
alright,
did. He
yeah,
did great
really
on
famous.
her. He did great on her painting though. You said it was terrible.
Oh yeah, the little girl's painting
Painting
was
was
just was atrocious.
F.
F minus.
My
Goldie's
gosh.
painting was pretty good. Oh, I'm still on the best page in the universe's page on my phone here, and it's a picture of a dog a little kid painted or drew or whatever. First of all, I don't even know what this is. If it's supposed to be a dog, it's the crappiest dog I've ever seen. F, and they didn't say crappy.
Maybe I should send him my picture that I drew when I was like a kid.
Oh yeah, that's
And
true.
see what
It all
they
comes
grade,
around,
and I'm
doesn't
sure
it?
it'll be an F.
We should all send in pictures, and then we'll say like I'll be like 3 years old, and you could be 4, and Richie could be 2 or whatever, and we'll get graded, and we'll be famous.
Yeah.
There's also a website where it'll take kids' drawings and it'll turn them into stuffed animals, which is kind of cool. So they'll take that picture of the dog and they'll
Oh,
3D it,
Yeah.
and they'll make a stuffed animal and they'll send it to the kid.
So that's kind of cute, maybe.
It's
Or it might give the kid nightmares.
That's true.
Deceived, originally titled The Miss. MRS.
Oh. That's
Like-
The Misses?
Mrs.
Like, oh, the Misses. Okay.
The misses? Well, I'm glad they changed it.
Yeah, that.
Which is weird because Mrs. doesn't even have an R in it. I've heard of
Right.
people going to the, like, sometimes girls will joke that they go to college to get their MRS degree.
Mhm.
Like, I just thought it was like Miss.
Nope.
Murder.
So it's-
His MS is Ms.
MISS is single. MRS means she's married, and MS is usually a divorced woman.
The Mercers.
Merces.
At least in
Let's see.
Germany,
So
you know.
IMDb is terrible for movie information. I always go to Wikipedia.
Oh, Wikipedia because it's so accurate.
Directed by because we could write it. We could say whatever.
Do
we
you know
want.
what?
Mhm.
Hold on.
Damian Harris directed Deceived.
Damien.
Woohoo!
Have you ever heard my acronym that I made for Wikipedia?
Mm-mm.
Where ignorant know-it-alls identify public education's deficiency in America. Wikipedia.
Woo!
Made by me.
That's
That's
really really clever.
Because it all stands up, yeah.
But Wikipedia is throughout the world, not just America.
But Americans probably contribute
I
most
know.
of the
I'm just giving you
information.
hell. There's also a list of other things that the director of Deceived directed, and I've heard of none of them. So that means that he's not done anything. Because I'm awesome. I can tell.
Well, see, I'm wondering if maybe the director and all the producers and everybody may have been a European project, because I looked at the composer and he was some English.
Thomas Newman.
Yeah,
Thomas Newman.
and he's done some stuff on American projects too, but he's not like the Hans Zimmer or the James
Yeah.
Horner or.
I haven't heard of Thomas Newman before. That sounds
Born in L.A. He did Revenge of the Nerds, Desperately Seeking Susan, which some say is
That was a
Madonna's
TV
best
show.
movie. I think it's
Oh wait, no, Suddenly
League of Their
Susan's
Own.
what I'm thinking.
Suddenly Susan. Does she just pop out? I've never seen the show.
No.
She suddenly.
I haven't seen
Was it? It was Brooke Shields and Andy Dick, right? Is that?
I've actually never seen it.
It was 90.
I know Andy Dick ruined Get Smart. I grew up watching Get Smart, and then he thinks he can make a
That's right. He was
musical.
in that.
Get Smart. I think. Did they call it that? Get Smart Again was the movie that they did in '89.
I've only seen the remake of Get Smart.
With Steve Carell
I'm really sorry to
Amy-
hear that.
and Anne Hathaway
Yeah, and Hathaway.
and The Rock.
God, I could talk for
The
That's
Rock,
right.
Dwayne Johnson.
The Rock was in it, wasn't he?
Yeah.
Get Smart. I didn't watch it. I protested because I felt that they should have. I think Don Adams was still alive when they did it. Barbara Feldon's still alive, 99. But she was like a senator or something in California.
I used to have the biggest crush on her.
Barbara Feldon. She was a model back in
Really?
the 60s. Yep.
You know who else? Oh my gosh, I had a major crush on was Mary Tyler Moore from the Dick Van Dyke Show. I mean,
And the Mary Tyler
well,
Moore
I know,
Show,
but
right?
I didn't ever think she was as attractive in the Mary Tyler Moore Show as she was in that Dick Van
Oh,
Dyke.
because she was in black and white, maybe.
Maybe.
I really liked her in the Dick Van Dyke Show.
Yeah. Growing up, I watched a lot of Nickelodeon.
I did too. Nick at Night.
Mhm.
My
Nick at
parents-
Night. That's
Yeah,
what I was
my
looking
parents
for.
would watch
Nick
it all the time.
at Night.
Yes.
So all those shows.
And they were always in the same order, but sometimes they screwed up or they messed with our minds as kids. And like I would expect Get Smart to come on, but then it was Rocky and Bullwinkle. I was like, what is this doing?
Rocky
And then
and Bullwinkle.
sometimes-
I love those.
And I always had to get Dragnet out of the way because Dragnet played right before Get Smart. And Dragnet
boring.
bored the hell out of me, right?
I hate Dragnet. The guy in the Joe Friday or whatever his name was like that. I'm a detective in Los Angeles, and I have the most monotone voice, and I am
It
the
was
most
so
boring guy on the face of the earth.
Exactly. God, it was mine even back then. And when I saw the credits, I was like, yes, because we're about to see Don Adams get his nose smashed in an elevator.
I always watched I Love Lucy.
Elevators, which
And his
on the
shoe
scene-
that was a cell phone.
Yes, his shoe phone. I love Get Smart. I could talk for hours about Get Smart. Barbara Feldon getting turned into a mannequin and barely getting saved. Get Smart. Siegfried. I watched the show. I would have to go to bed at some point. We didn't have exact bed hours. Again, I was brought up watching Married with Children. I would lay down. I would put the VCR on slow tape, so I could get if it was perfectly timed, I could almost get 8 episodes of Get Smart because 4-hour tape. But I always knew, like I would watch 7 of them, and then I'd be, oh my god, I hope the 8th one goes through. But then it would end like 5 minutes, out of it. The tape would run out of tape. But when he did that, it was a lot less quality, so then it would get fuzzy a lot easier when you watched it over and over.
Yeah, I
and
know.
over.
Or recorded it over and over with us. So
Yeah.
I was that religious with the X-Files as well. Like,
And you know what I did? Oh my gosh, this is so old school of me. I before the days obviously of portable DVD players and stuff like that, I loved movies and I would watch. I had favorite movies that I would watch every single day, and so I would actually take a radio and put a tape in the radio, and you know how you had to press play and record to record on it, and I would put the radio up to the TV and record an entire movie, and then once the tape stopped, I would like pause the movie, turn over the tape, and then put it on. So I would make cassette tapes of all these movies, so on long trips, I would just listen to the movies because I could picture what was happening in my head, so I would listen to movies all the time instead of music.
Wow, that's really cool.
Cool
mean,
and lame.
I don't know why I didn't think of that.
Back in the early 90s, I had cassettes, and I would the song's on the radio, and I really want this song, and it would be like 30 seconds in by the time I got the tape in and started the recording. But it goes on back to listen to songs.
Oh, so when I say I did this with movies, I did it with movies that I had already taped off of TV, so I could control the. But I got really good. I mean, kids these days don't know, but what we had to do, they really don't. But I got really good at taping things off of TV, and I could always sense when a commercial break was coming up because they kind of lead up to it, or you kind of knew in your mind when a commercial break would happen.
Yeah, it's been a
So
while.
I found out that if you just keep it recording but press pause, don't stop it, but just press pause, then whenever the movie comes back on, it only puts a slight blip in the picture, and it doesn't stop it.
Yes!
Exactly,
Oh my
yes.
god, you kids, most of you don't even know this.
They have no idea.
But
They
see,
don't know.
The other problem is, you had Oh my
Yes.
God! Did we also walk to school uphill in snow both ways? Okay,
Yeah.
we did, and we were in dinosaurs. Okay.
Yeah.
When we were recording films, you never knew when the movie was going to come back on. So it would go black, and then I would push record, and then another commercial would come on. So you never knew. So watching it back, you would be watching this tape you have, and you would see the movie, and then it would stop, and then it might come on for a brief second for a commercial, gone for a commercial, and then the movie would come back on.
Yeah, it's like
Because you don't know, and you don't want to risk rewinding it because you might rewind it back too far, and then when you
And
push
the movie
record,
starts back up, and you
you lose some.
Yep, exactly. So you just lived with a little climax. Oh,
But
she
it's-
flips, and then,
right.
Yeah.
Crap, but it's not like we didn't live with VHS cassettes growing up. We could have had, like, I mean, they released movies on VHS, right?
Yes, they did.
Yeah, but
I mean,
there's something.
I didn't get allowance like kids get allowance these days, and I mean, I didn't get many things given to me, so I just had to find ways to make technology work for me.
And you know, on the VHS, did you ever?
Yes.
Okay,
If they
here's the
pop out the
VHS.
little square,
I don't know if you can see this very well, kids of these days, but this little square right here used to have
a little plastic
a piece of
square in there.
plastic over it. So you would have to, when you snap that piece off, like this is snapped off, you can't record anymore over this tape.
Or can you?
Unless you put a piece of tape on a tape.
Tape, or if you don't have tape, you can also fold up paper into a square and put the paper in there. It's anything to keep
afford
the...
tape when you were a child.
We did have tape, but not always, and I couldn't always find it. So I found that
Sorry.
if you take like a piece of paper and then fold it up into a square and wedge it in there, it's just so that it can bypass it and know that it's safe to record. Same with cassette tapes, because they have the two little squares on the top edge,
What?
and they had plastic tabs in there. And if those were taken out, you could squeeze little bitty bits of like gum wrapper or something in there and record.
I had no idea that cassette
Mind blown.
tapes could do that.
Yeah.
And whoa, wait for this.
Oh my gosh, you guys are learning
here
so
we go.
much that you would have had no idea.
Here we go.
Okay, I'm coming back.
Is Mrs. Bickley coming out? Okay.
No, Miss Nicholas not. Okay, kids of these days, I was going to do a video on my own channel, my private channel, Two Toy Boys. Anyway, this is a beta tape. This is a VHS tape. They are right next to each other.
See, I've never even seen
Look at the size difference. People thought that beta was going to win, but VHS won because it was a lot cheaper to make.
Look at
Beta
that.
actually, I think, has a better quality.
Really?
But, oh, I'm out of breath from running. Beta, unfortunately, I can't watch it. This is He-Man, Masters of the Universe.
Yeah, what do you play in there?
Yeah, how would you play it?
That's the problem. I can't play it. I want to.
Is there a beta player?
Yeah, they make beta players. Yeah, I just don't happen to have one.
Oh. Well, that's what the internet's for. Right?
I guess so. I like hard copies. You know, you kids these days, whatever. I hope adults are watching as well. The subscriber
Hard copy
out
used
there.
to be a news
But I like
segment.
hard copies.
in the 90s.
That's right.
Hard copy.
Hard copy. And
It was like TMZ, only our generations.
yeah, exactly. We had hard copy and Entertainment Tonight, which I think they might still make that.
And a
but
current affair.
a current
oh my
affair.
Gosh, that-
Yeah. Brrr, bong.
Yeah, with
this
the
looks so cool.
yeah. Oh, okay. I opened up He-Man. This is the beta tape,
Oh my gosh, it looks weird.
and this is the VHS tape. So it's labeled now. Everybody
the
labeled there.
reel is a lot bigger.
We also used to have to personally put labels on our VHS and write in the title. And then if you taped over it, you'd have to either fix it
Yeah.
or just not fix it, and then 20 years later put it in and see actually what's on the
You
tape.
think that you're watching
Yeah.
something, and it's like,
You
oh.
think you're in the middle of a Golden Girls episode, and Garfield and Friends cuts in.
I had little tabs where you could write on it and then erase it and then do it again.
What?
Wow, that's kind of fancy.
Yeah, but it got
Is
annoying
that,
because every time it got smudged or whatever, it got
Oh,
wiped
true.
off. So.
Obsession. That song Obsession, You're My Obsession, that used to be the intro of one of those entertainment shows. Do 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 do. Okay.
So what were we talking about? It's like deceived. Okay, yes.
Deceived.
Deceived.
You've all been deceived with thinking this video is about deceived.
It's
Mwah.
awesome. It's awesome. Solid 8 all around. Go see it. Go see it. Go rent it. Buy it.
Go see it.
whatever.
And
Go back in
theaters.
time 25
Mhm.
years.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh.
25 years. Back when you were, what, 15, Tim?
I've got a gesture for
What-
you, but I'm not going to do it on here.
What year was it again? 91?
We're not- 91.
Our viewer won't mind.
I was 1. I was 1 year old.
You were 1.
I was 6.
Wow. I was about 6 as well.
Mm-hmm. And then some.
Aw.
I might have been.
9.
Let's see, I was 8. No, I was 8. I was 8.
Well, chances are I was probably only 5 when it came out because I was born at the end of '85.
Well, Goldie Hawn's a gem.
And
See
it's
it.
John Hurd.
John Hurd. Yes, it was
Yeah,
John Hurd.
it was either Hurt or Hurd.
It
And
was-
John Hurt is the guy that's in King Ralph, which is another
The John Goodman movie?
Yeah, which is another gem that we should all watch one day.
I've seen it, but I would
You've
watch
seen
it again.
King Ralph?
Yeah,
Wow.
I would watch it again.
Have you seen King Ralph?
Hey,
I know
I
what
grew
you're
up
talking
watching.
about, though.
I grew up watching family-friendly comedies and made-for-TV movies.
Which is ironic, since if people have families, that means that they've probably had sex.
But we don't talk about it.
Said the
But you don't
word.
talk about
I
it.
didn't say it. He said it.
It's called relations,
And
Richie.
people call it making love, but they're really not making anything. I guess they make, but they usually
They
don't
make
want
babies.
They usually don't want to make babies, though.
It's done right. I guess you sweat.
I mean, I was an accident.
Oh,
But a happy accident.
there are no accidents.
I just had an accident.
My brother was technically an accident too, so
I don't know if I was an
it was
accident.
like, oops.
Do you have any siblings?
I do.
Then you might not have been.
I'm the middle child, so.
That explains a lot.
Yeah, hey, but you know what? The middle child syndrome, there's a lot of justification for that. Hey, our 1 viewer or our 5 viewers, if you're a middle child, I know what you're going through.
My brother's a middle child. Yeah.
Totally true. I mean, because the first one was the oldest one, the novelty, and they were so thrilled by them, and they had all these baby pictures. And then the second one comes along, it's like, yeah, we've done this before. And then you have a third one, and it's like, oh, a baby. And so the older one is now the responsible one. The baby is the new one that everybody just loves and adores. And then there's the middle one. Oh yeah.
You have totally explained my 2 brothers and myself.
I was
That's
it's
what
a
happens.
baby. I was the third one.
Oh, see, you were
Yeah.
the baby, and it's totally true because as you get older, your family will be going through baby pictures, and they're just like, oh, well, why is there so many of your sister and so many of your brother and none of you?
Well, no,
Nobody
and
cared
then-
about me.
And
That's
then my
true.
brother came last, and I think there was more pictures of my brother, maybe, because I.
It might be
took
because
them
technology
all.
got better because we were born so long ago.
Yeah, that and I was a shutter slut. I took a lot of pictures.
Oh, I didn't know exactly.
I didn't know
what
what that
Yeah,
meant
sorry.
either. I just thought that
Yeah.
someone would take that part of the clip and put it on.
that.
What is that called when you do loop it?
A loop, yeah, a vine.
I was a shutter slut, shutter slut, shutter slut, shutter slut, shutter slut.
I may lose that.
Loop.
Cool. Loop it, loop it, loop
You know
it
what
good.
happens at 3:15 in the morning? You get loop.
You know what else happens at 3:15 in the morning? You go psycho and kill your whole family. We won't do that tonight, though.
Okay.
That's another
good.
movie review.
Which one?
Amityville Horror.
Yes! You got it!
I have not seen
Sorry,
Amityville
cats.
Horror.
Amityville Horror. Awesome movie. My favorite character, Jody the Pig. You would understand more if we watched it.
Well,
You
maybe
watched
next
it.
time.
Next time.
Next time, Gadget. Next time.
All right.
Next time, gadget. Fat cat.
No, Fat Cat's in Chip and Dale.
Oh, that's right. What is this?
Mad.
Dr. Claw and
Dr. I think it's Mad Cat.
Mad Cat? Maybe.
If I'm wrong, just correct me 1,000 times in the comments, okay? All right.
Cool, cool.
Okay, solid 8s all around. So go to your local theater and watch it.
As long as they're showing
Uh,
old movies.
Yeah.
Additional movies.
Thank you guys for watching, and be sure to like, subscribe, share. All
Yeah,
that
and if
fun
we got
stuff.
5 this go round, let's shoot for 10.
5 more.
10.
10.
I'm gonna
Yeah,
go for
we
12.
can do it. Shoot for the
I've already
moon.
blown
Yeah.
the one subscriber out of the water. So, prove me wrong, folks.
Look, you
Prove
could
me
be in
wrong.
that rap video, and we're not talking about the crib, but
But you could go to the link below.
That's
that
right.
crib. Now Julie loves me because she has to put a link in the video. Oh, her first link.
After I figure out how to do it.
Oh, I'll teach you.
Sweet.
oh, I was too late. Everybody else.
Okay,
Oh,
let's
there we
say
go.
that one. Do, 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 do.